Hi, I'm Sharon and welcome to Sharonmyart. Today we're going to talk about how to begin wood carving. Wood carving 101 starts basically with a good carving knife. Carving knives are different than a pocket knife or a knife from your kitchen or an X-Acto knife. These knives don't have any bevel to them. They're sharpened right down to a wedge, makes it easier to flow through the wood, and you can get good knives from wood carving suppliers like Woodcraft. This knife is made by Drake, a man in Oregon, but you can find him on the internet. This was made by a man named Denny, and that company has been taken over by whoever this is. So you'll need a good carving knife, one that has a good sturdy blade, and I like to use this straight edge. Some people like a curved edge, but I'm kind of prone to this little detail knife, and the knives last quite a long time because they're made out of good steel, so they hold an edge well. The wood that we'll be using is basswood. It has a similar grain to pine, but much closer. The softness is it's soft as pine, but the grain is tighter. It's a classified hardwood from the northeastern part of the United States. Michigan, Vermont, places like that this grows wild. It grows like an oak tree in California. So this is a carver's wood that we all like and enjoy. You can get it at Woodcraft Supply. You can order it online. If you're lucky enough to go to a wood carving show, there's always people that sell wood there. The most important tool is a pencil. This happens to be carved by a friend of mine, Dave Stetson. The two tools that I use besides a knife are these small carving gouges, and they're also from Drake. This one is a V gouge, and you can see the V shape. This one is a little U, and it's just like the name sounds. It's a little U gouge, and it carves smoother things. So if I'm carving the hair on this guy, instead of taking my knife and going da 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 da, I can take this V tool and make all these nice little cuts. The cuts around his clothes I can make with this, so that's a real important tool. When I'm starting to carve and using these gouges, I always have this glove on, and it's a Kevlar glove. It's made out of the same material that bulletproof vests are made out of. Shark, when people go down to wee with the sharks, they could bite through this, they could puncture through this, but you can't slice it. So if I were to take this knife, I can't slice right through it. So it does protect your hand, and especially when you're using a gouge, you really need this, because if this gouge floats off the wood, it's going to cut you. Okay, so starting a little person, you need a basic knife, a good knife. Don't go out and spend $10 on a knife. This knife costs about $19.95. At least a V-tool. V-tool is probably going to cost you another $10, $15. Pencil, we all have pencils, that's free. And your wood is going to vary how much you get and where you get it. This glove is about $25. I don't always carve with it, but when I carve with a gouge, I do use it. So we're off. We're ready to go. Thanks.